This trial shows that our rights, even if the courts uphold them, are being ignored and destroyed by the institutions and these private businesses. The jury doesn't matter in the courtroom because the jury of big tech, of the media, has already painted a picture that this was a mass shooting of a racist white supremacist who wanted to kill black people who were fighting for racial justice.
Even though there's literally no evidence of that whatsoever.
Including massive evidence against it.
Yeah.
But that's what's so crazy is like all these companies have moved to enact their own form of social justice to where they've banned this guy based on the predication of false narratives and lies. Even if in court it shows there was no white supremacy.
All of the riots are based on false narratives. They're all based on false narratives. Now, I'm not saying that you can't care about what happened to George Floyd. Okay, that's fine. I'm not saying that you can't care about real injustice when it happens. But this entire narrative surrounding racialized police brutality is based on something that is false. It's based on a false premise that is perpetuated by the media, who act like this is an epidemic of white police officers going after unarmed black men when the numbers just don't show that's true. So the riots themselves are actually fanned into flame by a lie. And then we are seeing the extension of this lie in Kyle Rittenhouse. And the media don't care that they have placed him, a 17-year-old kid, on the altar of that lie. We saw the same thing with Covington. We saw the same thing with Brett Kavanaugh. Again, it doesn't matter what you think about the Covington kids or what you think about Brett Kavanaugh. They actually don't care. They do not care about whether or not they're telling the truth. They don't care about whether or not they're ruining people's lives. They really don't care.
Yeah, this is what's scary is despite there being massive video evidence, not just from us, but from the FBI even in HD showing what happened at this event, despite the court, even the trial, before the trial even happened, that you can be X'd out of society based off of lies shows you just how far our nation's fallen and how evil people really are, and how much these people really hate America and want to send a message to people. That's what I'm saying. You may be able, if you're lucky and you have a good judge and the jury is not bullied, which they are being bullied, by the way. George Floyd's relatives are working to dox all of the jurors on this trial.
Yeah. That's mob rule. That's what happens in third world countries.
That's democracy, which we don't have in this country. That's why they always talk about democracy. Democracy is mob rule. We're a republic for a reason. We don't vote based off of what 51% bullies the other 50%. We have state electoral college and we have representatives and we vote our representatives in because we try to prevent mob rule. They like mob rule because that allows communism, which is like the revolution of less intelligent and uglier people to try to feel like they're gaining dominance, but they end up just becoming slaves. But it's like this trial shows that our rights, even if the courts uphold them, are being ignored and destroyed by the institutions and these private businesses.